Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any league bloke, or am I in this game? Who knows? You might see something which might indicate that I'm in this game, but you won't see me in the team list. Get to that in a minute. This is Von the Burglar in the brand new, shiny, never seen before at Get On Board Studios, Pz Sfl IC. Now I tried to pronounce it properly, the Pacific. Maybe that's what it's called, the Pacific. It's a Tier 4 premium German auto-loading tank destroyer. It's the one that you get just by logging into the game. That's all you need to do. Now, if that's not easy enough to get, then I'm not good looking. What can I say? All you need to do. This is the Holiday Ops tank. Every year, Christmas time, New Year's time, there's a promotion. Holiday Ops is the name of the promotion that's on about now. And people talk about the Holiday Ops, the loot boxes, the loot box tanks, and the value for money that they might provide, or the perceived negatives or positives of loot boxes and missions and Chuck Norris, all that kind of stuff. But this is one that I haven't really seen much about. This is the Tier 4 Premium for free auto-loading German tank destroyer. Now, it's a free premium tank. It's just by logging into the game. I don't think you need to actually do anything. You just need to log in during the Christmas period. Now, if that's not easy, enough, then I'll go he. Now, Von the Burglar is a good friend of mine, an absolute gentleman, a legend of 1AR and the 1AR community and the World of Tanks community in general. He's got this new tank, like we all probably did. Some people would have sold it, used it as a garage slot. I don't think it is a garage slot. It looks pretty cool. It looks good. He's got the 8 years on board paint job, camo style thing that you get. Again, that was a giveaway kind of thing. That's a 3-shot auto. Let's have a look at the gun. Let's talk about the tank before I start waffling on like I sometimes do. The Pacific tank. That's what we're going to call it today. It's a Tier 4 German auto. It's a 3-shot autoloader. I think, would this be the lowest tier autoloader in the game? I reckon it might be. I can't think of another one at Tier 4 anyway. It's a 3-shot. Now, when Von gets new tanks, he likes to get an ace in them. So, as a result, he's gone full APCR spam. He's gone the full premium ammunition. It's a 50mm gun. 50mm. It's not the biggest gun in the world. He just shot that other Pacific tank and got some more damage. 622 damage done so far. That's not bad. It's a Tier 4. Full APCR, 70 alpha damage, 130mm of penetration compared to the AP rounds, which is 100mm. So it's an extra 30mm of penetration for the premium rounds. He's gone full APCR. Let's see how the credits go at the end of the game. However, Von the Burglar from 1AR, the Pz Sfl IC, the Pacific. I think that's how it's pronounced. The Pacific. Tier 4. He's in a Tier 4 game, playing on the Aussie server. He's playing against some real players. He's playing against some bots. You can see there was a platoon on the enemy team of Pacifics. They're trying out their new tanks as well. Now, the reason I mentioned Von, apart from being a nice guy, when he gets a new tank, he likes to be able to ace it. That's probably why he's gone full APCR. He's definitely not trying to 3-mark it. And if you can tell me why he's not trying to 3-mark it, you might win a prize. The prize might be bragging rights. Down goes a DW2. Who cares? That's not even a real player. It's a bot. Bots make up the numbers on the Aussie server and the Latin American servers. And that's so people can get games at low tiers when there's not many people awake. 1, 2, 3 shots into the side of the T6 medium. That's his first kill. 801 hit points of damage done so far. He's got the binos and the camo neck rocking and rolling. So when he's good thing about this, even though it's Tier 4, it's still a premium tank. So premium tank rules still apply. You can, if you've got a spare, you don't even need a spare crew. If you've already got a German tank destroyer, chuck the crew from that tank into this tank, rather than utilising the crew that they give you. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, because it's a really simple hack which won't get you banned. It's part of the game. Premium tanks can use normal tanks' crew members. I'm still surprised, and I've never pretended to be good at this game, I'm still surprised at how many good players don't realise that. And the benefits that can bring with crew skills and utilisations, and maybe I'll do another video on it one day. 5-2 the score. Von the Burglar is on 1 kill. 1,025 hit points of damage done, which is more than double the amount of hit points that he brought into this game. I mentioned earlier, when he gets a new tank, he likes to ace it. I think Von has been on a bit of a mission, crusade, crusade, probably not the right word, a mission to ace every tank that he's got, or ace every tank in the game. And he sent me he sent me a couple of replays a while ago. They're called I just giggle when he says it, because the way he says acing of the turds it was a couple of really poor tanks that people don't hang on to. He thought, oh well, I'll give him a go, I'll see if I can get an ace, and that's what he did. 5-2 the score, 1 kill, 1,091 damage. He shot something a minute ago, didn't do much, but he's there. It's got a turret, this thing. I'm not sure, I don't think the turret goes all the way around. I think it's a pretty handy looking tank. I read up on the Google before, about it. It's the downside of this tank is that it's got one of the lowest DPMs at tier 4, but it's an autoloader. Autoloaders, I think, are known for having low DPMs. Von kicking back here, he's got the binos going. His friends are retreating quite quickly, the Valentine 2 and the T80 behind it. Neither of them are real players though, so he wouldn't be relying on them to step up to the plate and do anything cool. But Von's pretty cool. One of the coolest people I know is in the Pacific tank, the Pz Sfl IC, the Pacific. I don't know. Just call it a tiger or something. I know tiger's taken. Oh, here we go. Here comes a DW2. Again, it's a bot. He's looking in Von's general direction, but blocks a shot from the Valentine 2. So the Valentine 2 is still over there. Again, more bots left on the enemy team than real players. Only one real player left on the enemy team, Jig Jam. He's often seen at low tiers. I'm sure I've seen him out there when I've played a few early morning battles. However, there are 3 other real players on Von's team. There's Von, of course, and 3 others, and they're in a platoon at tier 4. So hopefully they're working together. 2 of them are in Aussie tanks, the Sentinel at tier 4. So they must be legends. Von just kicking back here, waiting. The Sentinels in that platoon, as well as the T28E F30, that was another tank that was given away at tier 4 a while ago now. A pretty cool looking tank. Looks like the T28. Well, it is a T28, but you know what I mean. It looks like that, and it plays like that. It's got, it looks funny, it looks cool. It hasn't got carbon compression, I remember that, the T28E F30. I could be wrong, who knows? Who cares? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Pacific tank, the Pz Sfl IC, Von's new toy with, we'll just pause, look at, I don't want to give the secret away, but look at that. Look at that thing on his turret. 8 years on board. Where do they get that slogan from? I don't know. Maybe that's where you might have seen me in this game. 7-3 the score, Von the Burglar from 1AR clan. Absolute gentleman. Looking at the B1, licking his lips, saying, yep, no worries, I'll have some of that. 1 into the side, 2 into the side. The bot very kindly stops for him, so he gets 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf said, or did he? 7-3 the score. He's just waiting to... Look, it's not that... Doesn't take that long to reload, does it? For an auto load. I mean, there's only 3 bullets, of course. Puts 3 more into the B1. The B1 does get a shot back in return. The Sentinel, one of the champion Sentinels in their platoon, picks up the kill on the B1. The Type 95 drowned himself. Can you report bots for drowning? You can't. It happened on stream once, and people went... It was hilarious when bots were first invented for the Aussie server. Anyway, Von's doing a bit easy. Oh, he's trying to do a cool climb. He's trying to get up there. He just wants 1 pixel to aim at on the DW2 at tier 4. Is he going to give it to him? Oh, look at this. Oh, you'd take it, wouldn't you? Oh, now he's going to go side on the course. As soon as he goes side on, he moves. DW2, the Type 95, and the Valentine, all up there on the hill. Not sure what they're doing up there on the hill, but they're, well, they're dying. That's probably what they're doing. One of them's spotted Von. It's not the real player, though. The real player is in the Chi-He down there in the south. Bounces a shot again. 2 shots from the Valentine. 3 shots from the Valentine and 1 from the DW2. Wait for the gun to reload. He's probably thinking, blind shot kill. Thank you. No problems. Loses his gun, but that's okay. He's still got 99 hit, make that 53 hit points. Now the Valentine starts to penetrate the tier 4 German premium tank destroyer. Expertly driven by my old mate Von the Burglar. Vonda, short for Von the Burglar. I reckon that's a pretty cool nickname. Haven't seen the Valentine 2 for a while. I'm sure that's who's spotting Von, but now our friendly Valentine 2 is venturing forward. The T80 keeps giving Von a bit of a love tap. I think the T80 might be a fan. Maybe. There's the Valentine 2 in a pretty non-bot-like position. Shoots him once, shoots him twice. Get spotted, pull back, don't get hit. 53 hit points. Last time the balance, gets him down to 7 hit points, which is 6 more than he needs. 9-6, the game's in the balance, folks. The Sentinel, one of the Sentinels has gone down to probably that Jig Jam bloke. I don't know. Scores 9-6 on the Burglar, getting ready. Look at this. There's a fella. He's double bushed here, folks. This is another free hack. It's not illegal either. You just if you can't see through the bush, they can't see you unless there's someone sneaky around the corner who can spot you. But if you generally know where they all are, if you can see through the bush now like that, they can possibly see you when you start shooting. But if you can't see through the bush, then they won't be able to see you when you start shooting. Down goes the sneaky little Valentine's dude, killed by the bot. The Sentinel kills the last Type 95. We end up with a win, not a bad win at all, on Mannerheim line, formerly known as Arctic region, which some would, I don't mind it. On the Burglar, in the Pacific tank, the Pz Sfl IC, the Pz Sfl IC. Yep, that's how it's pronounced. I think I just looked it up. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, not bad. Not bad, Von, not bad at all. Hand of God for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Bruiser for doing some internal module and crew member damage. Fire for Effect for doing more hit points than the hit points of his tank. High Caliber for doing more than anybody else. 2,169 hit points of damage. That's not bad for Tier 4. I play it's not bad for Tier 10. But anyway, 1,249 base experience. He fired 46 shots, 38 hit, 32 went through, a little bit sniped, blocked a little bit, got a bit of assisted damage. How did we go into credits? These blokes, they did all right. I reckon they did all right. The Sentinels. See, Aussie tanks, great tanks, can't go wrong. Even made credits in a cool clan like 1AR, possibly with clan boosters going, possibly with a personal reserve. Still made over 10,000, still made over 11,000 credits in that 11-minute game. Not bad for firing full premium ammunition, and not bad for a Tier 4 game either. Von, you're a legend, mate. Happy New Year. Thank you very much, Von, for all your support. Since we've been doing it, we've been doing this for years. It's 2021 already. We've been doing this for years. Von's been with us for the whole journey, and he's a legend, a really nice guy. Can't wait to catch up with him again when we're all allowed to. Once again, Von, thanks for the replay. I don't know how to pronounce it. Someone tell me in the comments how to... The PZ Panzer? SFL South... I don't know. The Pacific tank sounds pretty good. It's an autoloader at Tier 4. I reckon that's pretty cool. Not just a garage slot. Don't sell it. Keep it. You might like it one day. Thanks again, Von. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.